When I was first diagnosed, I had a week when they knew I got cancer and they didn't know what cancer it was. And I would say that week was most definitely the worst week of my life, knowing that I actually had got it, but not knowing what it was or where it was, and it had already moved, lurking in my body to my knee. And so I can honestly say that whatever anybody does to me, needle-wise or stem cell-wise or whatever those awful side effects that happen with the treatment, it doesn't even get on the ladder to the mental torture about that first week. I would say that the biggest side effects is the total exhaustion, which is very, very difficult to explain to people because it's not the same as, oh, I've done a hard day's work, I feel really tired, right, I'll go to bed early, have a good night's rest, up in the morning, you feel fine. It's totally different. You feel you're wading through mud, and then when you wake up in the morning, however short or long the sleep is, you really have to get up and get going, and you just want to sleep. And you have to make yourself, well, I had to make myself do a lot of things where I would have been just quite happy to sit on the settee, but I did make myself do it. I would say the sort of porridge marshmallow head is probably one of the worst things. And I'm so grateful to the Myeloma Matters, because there was an article which was all about what myeloma does to your head. And basically, I could have written it, I ticked every single box and a few more that weren't on there. And it made me realise that I'm not the only one who suffers that sort of thing. And it's very difficult to describe to people what it is. And it's very, very specific. And I couldn't believe how much I related to the things. So my philosophy now is that I don't beat myself up when I have one of those moments. I don't think anybody can fully understand, and I quite understand that they don't comprehend what it's like, because it's all encapsulating. I mean, it just is just indescribable how you feel, because it's every single day you're on treatment. It's not, oh, I feel a bit better this week, or generally it's just this exhaustion which is just goes on and on and on. And I think now I've had this window where I haven't had treatment, I realise how much different I feel by it not weighing you down all the time and frustrating you that you can't do what you want to do. But I worked out what my limits were. I'm very philosophical about things I couldn't do, but I did cling on to the things that I really, really were passionate about doing. I don't think anybody prepares you for the wonderful side effects that are thrown at you with the steroids, and everybody has different things, but I think what we all unite with is we don't sleep. Maybe you get half an hour or an hour's sleep a night. For me, it was every single Tuesday, and to while away those hours, you have to find something to do to get through those hours, because your mind, you're as high as a kite, and you think that you can do absolutely anything, write anything, dream up amazing plans and write amazing emails. And I've got pages and pages and pages of written things that I've done in the night. You know, people say, oh, we had them early on, we had them late in the evening, da-di-da-da-da. At the end of the day, you're not going to sleep, full stop. I don't think there's a trick. I would say, ironically, that there have been as many good things that have come from the cancer as there have been bad things. And in a way, it's quite humbling to have cancer, because you get to see and think about life in such a totally different way that you would never have experienced if you hadn't have had cancer. And I think you have to live for the moment. In fact, my range of greetings cards that I did for 10 years was Carpe Diem. And I would say, Carpe Diem, everybody. Don't think about the future or what you're not going to have, or just think of the life you've had and be grateful for every single day and make the most of every single moment, and shut that blooming door on cancer and get on with your life, and don't waste a moment by worrying about what might happen, because we don't know.